Live. Y'all can open up.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all praises, honor, glory.
Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash.
We give double honors to the apostles at Great Millstone. We posit this truth, and we teach the correct doctrine in the scriptures, which we're going to hammer home today. And we want to give a sincere shalom to your elect out there, laboring in this truth in all honesty and sincerity these last days. I'll pass it off to this brother. Get ready.
Yeah, because a lot of brothers from GMS watched that Sakari live stream, but like I was in there commenting, I was trolling. But when I troll, we don't troll like the world troll. We troll with scriptures. You know what I'm saying? Because the scriptures, matter of fact, hold that and get Hebrews 4 and 12. Because scriptures rile up them demons inside, and that's why they was going crazy. Because they was seeing my comments, but they timed me out like 30 times. Hit that joint.
Hebrews 4 and 12. For the word of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is quick and powerful.
The word quick means alive. That's why, first of all, they were saying like Amos 9 and 8, or in Amos where they say, oh, y'all said that went talk about Esau, but it's talking about, well, the word Yahweh Shem Yahushai is alive. So it keeps flowing and growing. So that's why we can apply that to Jake back in the day, then apply it to Esau now. Just like Revelations 2 and 9. That applied, at first when it was first said, it applied to Jake. But now you can apply it to them goddamn fake Jews over there. Keep going.
And sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit. Okay, so when you bring out this word, man, it basically discerns what kind of man you are. Okay, how your spirit is. If your spirit's all messed up, man. All right, or if your spirit's right.
All right, now go to the other one. I had
Just a little bit more.
Go ahead.
And of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart.
To give you the thoughts and intents of a man's mind, and let you know where a man stands, where a man at. And them dudes is not spiritual. They said, and I just want to touch on this real quick. They said that Paul himself said he wasn't authoritative. Well, get that.
1 Corinthians 14 and 37.
Is this authoritative scripture? Go ahead.
If any man think himself to be a prophet or spiritual, let him acknowledge that the things that I write unto you are the commandments of the Lord.
Is that authoritative? That's authoritative. If I'm never gonna come out and say something and say, yo, this the commandments of the Lord. Something that I said. No, so he had confidence. Hey, when they say that the 12 got taught by Yahushua personally. And when in Hebrews it tell you that when Yahushua was on the earth, he was made a little lower than the angels.
Mm-hmm.
But when Paul, when he taught Paul, he was in his full power. So he taught him in his full power. Not that to say that he didn't teach the disciples. He taught them to the best of his, but then he was even better when he was in his full power.
In the spirit.
Yeah.
Well, it's because the Sakari, they're not really spiritual, man. They're all about the law, the law, the law. Well, even back then, you had a lot of the wicked scribes and Pharisees that used to speak out against Paul because Paul, they thought that he was speaking evil of the law. So it's just the same wicked scribes and Pharisees coming back.
Yeah, and them dudes is real emotional, man. Cause I was taking screenshots and everything. Look at this shit. It was
their voice. They're not men.
Yeah, it was this because Deacon Hakan said that how could Apostle Tahar be Levi now, but saying he was Paul, and Paul was a Benjamite. Well, Moses, which was King David, Moses was a Levite, and King David was what? Judah. So that's how. You stupid ass niggas. But see, he didn't come up with that himself. Somebody in the comment board had said the shit, and then he seen it, and he just went with it, without even thinking. Because he know that Moses was King David, and they was from 2 different tribes. But he was so emotional, he just wanted to. Them niggas.
And then he offered Hakah, I think it was Hakah. He offered $1,000 for anybody in Great Millstone to come on their platform for 30 minutes.
He did that knowing that it's an order for us not to debate.
Yeah.
So he knew, because it was a dude that came on. His name was Zion. It was at the end, because it was me on the comment board. It was another dude. Ariala had came on the comment board at the end from Dallas, and it was some dude named Zion was like, "Oh yeah, I put me on. I take $1,000." And Dickie on the comment was like, "No, that's a scoff for that Zion do this," because he knew that nobody from Great Millstone would take the what's his name?
We're not doing it for filthy lucre's sake, and we're not doing it for clout.
And we're in order. Everybody know the order, not the debate.
Yep.
So that's why they they scared. They scared.
$1,000, we're gonna try to throw some money up.
Hey, because they said, and I kept asking them all through the live stream. First I asked him, I was like,
Shalom.
if y'all in line with IUIC, how y'all teach a different mark? And they said that we in line with them because we Israelites. It's not about the doctrine. No, it's all about the doctrine. It's all about the doctrine. That show you that y'all off, man. But I kept asking them, the main question I kept asking them is, do you worship Yahushua? For 3 hours. And they end that stream and went on to talk about something else. They went to a different stream, and that's when they answered the question. But get that right there.
Shalom.
John 5:22.
This is John chapter 5, verse 22.
Yeah, and I knew they didn't worship Yahushua. I knew what the answer was, but I just wanted them to say it in front of their followers. Get that.
For the Father judgeth no man.
Yeah, they always say, all praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High. They say right here, the Father judges no man. Go ahead.
But hath committed all judgment unto the Son.
And to the Son, man. That's who you're supposed to worship. You're supposed to worship the Father and the Son.
That's in red letters.
Hold on. Hold that. Get that right there. Yeah.
It's the book of 1 John chapter 5, verses 9. And then we receive the witness of men. The witness of the Most High is greater.
Yeah, if we receive the witness of men, those, when you go to Sakari, that's what you're going to get. The witness of men. Go ahead. The witness of the Most High is much greater. Go ahead. And which Paul was a witness, and all the prophets was witnesses. All right? Them niggas said the book of Psalms and Proverbs was fucking songs and poems. Go ahead.
And there's prophecies in there.
For this is the witness of the Most High, which he had testified of his Son.
Yeah, this is the witness of the Most High, which he testified of his Son. Go ahead.
He that believeth on the Son of the Most High hath the witness in himself.
Yeah, he that believes in the Most High got the witness in himself. Go ahead.
He that believeth not the Most High hath made him a liar.
You niggas
Please
is
don't
fucking liars.
record us.
Yeah, you don't gotta record us, bro. We live on YouTube right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you fine.
I just like the word that you're saying.
Yeah. But this is what I'm saying. Give them the YouTube channel.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. Listen, you can watch the drunk on YouTube live right now, and you can share it, and put it on Facebook or whatever you want to do.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you fine. Go ahead. Just give them the what's the name?
The
You
YouTube
got
channel?
data on there right now?
No, I don't got data. I got some pen and paper or something like that. Yeah,
We'll give it to you in just a moment. Go ahead, keep
Okay,
listening.
I'm
though, bro.
sorry.
Hold that. Get that. Start from the top again.
All right. John chapter 5, verse 23. That all men should honor the Son, even as they honor the Father.
Hey, they tell you, oh, we don't worship Yahushua like we worship the Father. Well, what did that say? Read it over. It say all men. Go ahead.
My bad. I'm going to start back at 22.
Yeah, go ahead.
For the Father judges no man, but hath committed all judgment unto the Son. For all men should honor the Son, even as they honor the Father.
Equally. Go ahead.
He that honoreth not the Son honors not the Father which has sent
So
him.
all praises to the Most High. Y'all don't really honor the Most High because y'all not honoring the Son, man. Go ahead.
Gotta honor them both.
Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that heareth my word and
This in red letters. This Yahweh Shai speaking. Go ahead. And he that hears my word, go ahead.
he that heareth my word and believeth on him that sent me hath everlasting life, and shall not come into condemnation.
Shalom.
Is passed from death unto life. Verily, verily, I say unto you, the hour is coming, and now is, when the dead shall hear the voice of the Son
Shall
of
hear the
Yahweh.
voice of the Son. This how much power Yahweh Shai got. The dead shall hear the voice. Get hold on. Go ahead. Hold on. Let me finish that. Get we gonna get yours before we get the other one. Get 1 Corinthians 15 and like 49. Go ahead.
Verily, verily, I say unto you, the hour is come, and now is, when the dead shall hear the voice of the Son of Yahweh, and they that hear shall live.
And they that hear shall live. They gonna hear. No. Wait. Where at?
The Son of Yahweh, and they that hear
Oh
shall live.
yeah. Who hear Yahweh Shai, the Son of Yahweh? They gonna hear Yahweh Shai's voice and they gonna live, man. Go ahead.
For as the Father hath life in himself, so hath he given to the Son to have life in himself,
The same power. Go ahead.
and hath given him authority,
And give him what?
and hath given him authority.
And that authority that he gave Yahweh Shai gave Paul authority. Go ahead.
To execute judgment also, because he is the Son of Man.
Hey, Paul raised the dead. Paul raised the dead. Talk about some cause fucking Chief Elazar.
Yeah, Alazar, we
raised
want
the
to
dead.
we want to see you raise the dead, Alazar. Hakah, Deacon Hakah.
The third heaven.
Yeah, it says he was caught up to the third heavens, man.
Hold on, you got something real quick? Go
Yeah.
ahead, get that.
Matthew 10 and 32, the point's in 33. Whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, him will I confess also before my Father which is in heaven.
Hey, y'all, and y'all don't do that. Y'all gotta go through the mediator, Yahweh Shai.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not doing that, he's not gonna hear you. The Lord, Yahweh's not hearing none of us. He's not even hearing us. We believe we've been in the Lord. We go through Yahweh Shai.
But whosoever shall deny me before men,
You
him
niggas,
him
what?
will I also deny before my Father which is in heaven.
that's why you niggas gonna be destroyed, man. And you know what? Out of all the Sakari, man, I do like that Assad. That because Alexander said something he shouldn't have said. He should have kept that shit to himself. He said Assad fought me tooth and nail about the Paul thing, but and then he had brought up the scripture that because he said it was a mistranslation in the KJV because some of the other translations is better in some areas or more clear. He went to it and Alazar had like this fucking face where you can tell he ain't wanting to bring that shit out. Keep going, bring that out.
Brother on the comment board said they about to throw away the New Testament soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're already questioning the authority of some of the scriptures in Luke.
You questioning the you questioning the
Crazy. I didn't know that they Old Testament.
and the Apostle Paul wrote most of the New Testament books. So if you get rid of his writings, you're throwing away most of the New Testament.
This is verse.
What about Acts? The book of Acts mentions accounts of Apostle Paul. You know, you're going to throw away half the book of Acts?
This is verse 28. Marvel not at this, for the hour is coming, in the which all that are in the graves shall hear his voice, and shall come forth. They have done good.
Hey, and where that Paul spoke about that. Hold that real quick. Get that real quick.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 15, verses 51. Behold, I show you a mystery. we should not all sleep.
And where did Paul get the answer to that mystery from? Yahweh Shai, when he got taught in his full power. Go ahead. It's the same thing Yahweh Shai is speaking right here in John. Go ahead.
We should not all sleep, but we should all be changed in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump. For the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed.
Yeah, when they hear Yahweh Shai's voice, the dead gonna rise, man. Incorruptible. Go ahead.
For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. So when this corruptible shall put on incorruption, and this mortal shall put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory. O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory?
That's basically the Apostle Paul telling us that we're gonna live forever,
Yeah.
because we're gonna be immortals. So that sounds like an authoritative statement.
Yeah, that's very authoritative.
Yeah,
Man.
he's telling us we was gonna get new bodies, you know. And didn't the Apostle Paul say that flesh and blood cannot enter into the kingdom? Didn't he say that? Go ahead.
He told us to endure like soldiers.
Come on, man.
He told us to endure like soldiers. He told us to fight the good fight of faith.
Yeah.
He told us the order of the church.
Words of encouragement.
Man, woman. Man being the head of the woman. Yahweh Shai being the head of the man. You know? Taught us not to cover our heads when we're prophesying.
Yep.
Okay, a guy can't even take off a damn baseball.
Because
cap.
like
Camera.
like Yeshaya, he used to bring up that precept all the time, how that's a Greek custom. In order for another nation to make you put on a hat, that was big to them Greeks, because they knew that was like a sign of humiliation, kind of. Make them wear a hat, you know? Not saying if you wicked if you wear a hat, but that was big. And that's why they cover their heads, man.
It's big because you dishonor,
Hey, they wear.
dishonor your head.
The nigga had the last joint, the last video he did. The nigga had a hat and his hoodie on while he was teaching. God damn, nigga.
Right.
You dishonoring your head doing that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like vice versa, like a woman, she's supposed to have her head covered when she pray and etc.
Mm-hmm.
It's the opposite with a man. Verse 29, and shall come forth they that have done good unto the resurrection of life, and they that have done evil unto the resurrection of damnation.
Yeah, this is Romans 3 and 3 and 23. For all have sinned and come short of the glory of the Most High. And this is why we need Yahweh Shai.
Shalom.
Okay, so you guys openly denying worship of Yahweh Shai is just ridiculous. You know, you might as well not even believe in the New Testament. Being justified freely by His grace through the redemption that is in Yahweh Shai, whom the Most High has set forth to be a propitiation through faith in His blood, to declare His righteousness for the remission of sins that are past through the forbearance of the Most High.
And I want to bring up a quick point, if I can, Baba Kusha, because there's a point that the elder brother Yashawamba from Dallas brought out, how the ancient Sakari, he always brings it out. You know, they weren't really followers of Yahweh Shai. They were a very carnal group of men who wanted to fight against the Roman Empire, and Yahweh Shai wasn't with that.
Yeah, you see, the thing about it was the Sakari didn't have faith.
Right.
That they knew of Yahweh Shai,
Mm-hmm.
right? But they didn't believe that, like, hey, if I'm in locked up in a prison cell, I'm still gonna have faith that if the missiles start falling, no matter where I'm at, all right, that the Lord, because He said He was gonna deliver. If I'm gonna get it, they don't got faith that he got the power to do that.
Mm-hmm.
They don't got. They knew about Yahweh Shai, they knew about His ministry. They didn't have faith. They said, "Oh, we got to do it ourselves." And there's many instances in the scriptures where people tried to do that. Hey, in the book of Judges, when them dudes tried to go off for their own glory and got fucking killed, because they didn't want to wait on the Lord, man.
Hence why you guys carry daggers and you brag that you got sticks at your camps. That's off. That's carnal.
You're not canceled with guns and shit.
And he named himself. They said the dude, the leader of the Sicarii was Eleazar, and he named himself that.
Yep. Which everybody's playing their roles. Everybody's playing their lot. You in that so-called chief priest state of mind, which they had a problem with Yahushua back then, because they were afraid that he was going to take their seat, because he was saying he was the son of the Most High. You know, you guys think that you can just go straight to the Father somehow and omit Yahushua. It don't work like that. It's like
Hebrews chapter 1. The Son is Yah.
This fire. Hold that joint. Let's get this. We gonna hold this fire. Hey, but they don't believe. But
You can't argue with this.
fuck what they talking about. Tell us some we don't know who wrote the book of Hebrews. Hebrews been authoritative. Man, fucking
The-
It says, I'm bringing up the book.
the Apostle Paul.
The epistle of Paul.
Those guys got a carnal mind, man. If it's not, if it's something that you can't look up on the internet, then they don't believe it. You know,
hey, that's
this
in
is
the
a
book of
spiritual
Psalms.
book.
Hey, Paul is speaking that when he say, I was written in the whole volume of the book, that's in the book of Hebrews, but it's also in the book of Psalms. He was quoting the Old Testament.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 30, verses 1. And it shall come to pass, when all these things are come upon thee, the blessing and the curse, which I have set before thee, and thou shalt call them to mind among all the nations, whither the Lord thy God hath driven thee. And thou shalt return unto the Lord thy God, and shalt obey his voice, according to all that I command thee this day, thou and thy children with all thine heart and with all thy soul, that in the Lord thy God return thy captivity and have compassion upon thee.
Hey, this is Moses speaking. Hey, Moses believed in Yahushua. He said, whoever don't follow the words of this prophet shall die, man. Talk about Yahushua. Go ahead.
And the Lord thy God return thy captivity and have compassion upon thee, and return and gather thee from all the nations whither thy Lord thy God have scattered thee.
This Yahushua gonna do this. He gonna gather us from all the nations, whether he has scattered us, whatever nation you in. So you don't gotta flee Babylon. You don't gotta flee wherever you at. You could be in fucking where it's hot right now in Yemen. The Lord gonna deliver you, man. You gonna see somebody else, the bombs go off. They gonna kill whoever they supposed to kill. They ain't gonna kill you. Go ahead.
If any of thine be driven out into the outmost parts of heaven,
Even if you're in the utmost parts of heaven, go ahead.
from thence where the Lord thy God gathered
There,
thee.
he gonna gather you from there. Go
That
ahead.
sounds like a person I would worship.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you know, that's
No
me.
matter where you at? You could be in that fucking prison they had fucking Magneto in that movie. All down.
Yeah.
That movie,
Deep down
that
in the
joint,
ground, yeah.
They have deep down. Hey, Yahushua can get you out of that.
That's right.
Easy.
That's right.
Hey,
Right through the concrete.
get that word and say, nothing is too hard for me. He said, I am the Lord. Nothing is too hard for me.
That's right.
You know what I'm talking about? It might be Jeremiah.
And from thence will he fetch thee.
He said, from hence where he fetched thee. Go ahead.
And the Lord thy God will bring thee into the land which thy fathers possessed.
Go ahead.
And thou shalt possess it, and he will do thee good and multiply thee above thy fathers.
Go ahead.
And the Lord thy God will circumcise thine heart.
Oh, that's it. It don't matter where you at. He gonna get you from there.
Mm-hmm.
This is Jeremiah chapter 32, verse 27. Behold, I am the Lord, the God of all flesh.
Hey, this Yahweh's talking, but when we read in the book of John, Yahweh Shai said, everything that the Father could do, he gave that to me. So this goes to Yahweh Shai too as well. Go ahead.
Is there anything too hard for me?
Ain't nothing too hard for him. Nothing.
That's right.
Therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold. That's another one too.
There's a Salakia. If I could add, there's another precept. Y'all could look that up too, where Yahweh Shai said, "Without me, ye can do nothing."
Yeah. It's impossible.
Well, I mean, who were the first fruits? Those that followed the Lamb, whithersoever he goeth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you got
Oh,
to
yeah, go
follow
ahead,
that
get that.
Lamb, man, because
Get that
that's
real
how we get a propitiation through our sins, through his blood.
That's right.
He got it. He just got
This-
it. Oh, get the impossible. Yeah, read that.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 59, verses 1. Behold, the Lord's hand is not shortened that it cannot save, neither is his ear heavy that it cannot hear.
Yeah, so you could be deep in the underground bunker and he's still gonna be able to hear you. If you call on his name, man. It said the name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run to the name of the Lord and is safe. Alright? You can't just say Yahweh, man. Then he ain't gonna hear you.
Man, it says his ear is not.
Heavy, and that's why he says, I'm not shortened that we can't save. Like, oh, I can't reach that far. You gotta meet me halfway.
Right. Too far to the ground. I can't come get you. This is Luke chapter 1, verse 37. For with Yahweh, nothing shall be impossible.
Nothing shall be impossible. With men, though, it is.
And when you have a faithless foundation, you know, it'll make it seem like the Lord can't do certain things. But when you have a foundation that's built upon faith, you know the Lord can do whatever, you know?
Just like the one brother said that if them dudes was on the boat and Yahweh Shai told him to go walk on water like he did Peter, Peter walked on water for a moment until his face started shaking.
Yeah.
Them niggas is going right down in the joint, man. Or they ain't gonna be too fearful to even go, because they not gonna believe, man. Yahweh Shai would have fucking told them niggas to kick rocks, man.
Y'all off the YouTube?
Yeah, our channel is I don't have no pen though.
I mean,
You can type in your thing real quick.
yeah, I can do it and just leave it there.
This is a precept to
I
that.
love what y'all saying, man. I want to get encouraged to get more back spiritual and religious, man. For real, man. I like what y'all saying.
Go ahead, Gabar.
This is Matthew chapter 19, verse 26. But Yahweh Shai beheld them and said unto them,
That's a good one.
with men this is impossible, but with Yahweh all things are possible.
Right. All things are possible, man. You know, you look at the physical realm that we're in right now, right? You got that which is terrestrial, that which is celestial. The celestial beings, meaning the angels, they can break the rules of this physical realm, man.
Yeah.
They already are.
You know, we can't in this flesh.
The earth is the Lord's footstool.
Should be GMS Buffalo NY. It should pop up.
There's nothing too hard.
Right? The chariots, they can shrink, they can disappear, you know?
Different dimensions.
Yeah, they can make themselves bigger, they can teleport and all that. You know?
You know, we in the times now, we're supposed to be leaning more towards the spirit anyway, and moving further away from the flesh. Because you know the scriptures tell you to flee from mortal thoughts and flee from the weak nature.
That's us right there.
You know what? And walking in the flesh is mortal. Walking in the flesh is a weak nature. We're supposed to lean more towards the spirit and walk in the spirit more.
Part of these curses is that we would have to go to Esau, Edom, for want of all things. But eventually that curse is going to be broken. We're going to have to depend on the Lord entirely, man. We're going to be locked out of this system.
Because if you want to get technical, we gotta count on Esau in the flesh. We gotta count on Esau for the food to go to the grocery stores. We gotta count on him to have the water pumped to your house. We gotta count on him to have the electricity delivered to your house and the heat delivered to your house.
And all of that's gonna stop. And then a lot of people that don't have faith, they're gonna go down to Egypt for help. They're gonna take his mark to be able to have running water and a sustainable household.
How we go eat? How we go feed the family? How we go survive?
And your credits put on your C-hip and
You see,
rations.
we faith and hope and salvation-based Israelites. We faith-based, we hope-based, and we salvation-based because we believe we will be delivered in the end.
This is Revelation 3 and 10. The hour of temptation, right? It's in red letter. The whole verse is in red letter. Revelation 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. Okay, what's gonna come along with that hour of temptation? It's gonna be the C-hip. It's gonna be civil wars, martial law. right? All kinds of disease, all kinds of things to scare the shit out of you and make you shake your faith. Okay?
And you got people that start getting that Neuralink now.
Yep.
They started the human trials in January.
One of the things that they were highlighting with the World Economic Forum this past summit was they were talking about to keep up with the workforce.
Hey,
Right? What do they call it?
I'm gonna grab my drink.
They're gonna have to augmentate people with AI. You know, because you're not
Right
gonna be able to
back.
keep
Parched.
up just being
Yeah,
in your
right back.
so-called human form if you want to be in the workforce. Man. What does augmentate mean? It means to enhance you through what? These technology, man. He wants to turn everybody into fucking cyborgs.
And that's the fourth industrial revolution.
You will own nothing and be happy.
Transhumanism, I believe.
Yep. Transhumanism.
Transhumanism. Turn your ass into a partial cyborg.
You gotta be spiritual to deny that. You know? You gotta be spiritual to deny that, man. You need the guidance of the Lord to be able to deny that, man. Imagine if they go up to some guy who hasn't walked in 10 years, 15 years. You know, or somebody who used to play an instrument really well, but they lost control of their hands. You know? What if he said, well, you know, you can get this augmentation, and you'll be able to play it better than you've
Right.
ever had in your life.
They gon'
Especially lame people, they go, oh, you can walk again if you get this. They go jump out the chair.
You'll be able to run.
they gonna liken him as a savior, you know.
That's what he wants to do. He was talking about, Klaus Schwab was talking about trust. He wants people to trust in this technology, man, because that's all it was about, was AI, cryptocurrencies, technology, shit like that, man. That's what the whole summit was about. But anyways, getting a little off topic. Revelation 3:10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience. So how can you keep the word of Yahushai's patience if you don't worship Yahushai? Man, come on, man.
Patience, long suffering.
Hey, you know it's crazy? The whole time they was doing the whole time they was doing the little fucking podcast or whatever. Deacon Hakai got a shirt that say the whole armor. Put on the whole armor of the Lord. Who said that? Paul said
That's
it.
Yeah.
Ephesians.
So but it's not authoritative, but you got the shit on your shirt.
Who's the helmet of salvation? That's Yahushai, man. See? I guess that particular verse was authoritative.
Right.
Hey, and they were saying about oh yeah, y'all teach to eat food to idols. Y'all teach y'all to eat food like from go to your family house and eat on Thanksgiving and shit like that. That's but y'all didn't make any videos about that fat motherfucker who was eating pork. There's no videos of them because they hate Great Millstone, man, because we pushing the name of Yahweh Shai. Just like Nate, when he said, oh, I hate when I hear somebody say Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. He said he cringed, man.
So you don't cringe at Christ, what the world calls it.
No.
But hey, man, the brothers in Dallas brought that out. I was watching their camp. It was a Friday night. They're bringing out how this dude Shikari chowing down on fucking Taco Bell on camera. And if you look at the symbol, y'all can look it up. The symbol of the Taco Bell is 666, man. They got it craftily placed in there, just like an icon on your phone or your computer, like the Google Chrome or whatever. So that's food offered up on the island.
Yeah, they have the pyramid on there too.
Really, all the foods that's in these grocery stores and all over Babylon is up into idols. Got
Yeah.
spirits and
Curses on them.
he said in the book of Mark, man, we was going
Ezekiel. Mark.
And Mark, we was going to drink poison and live. We was going to eat
Okay.
these defile. Matter of fact, Ezekiel,
3:17.
Breast will be defiled.
That's
that our food was going to be defiled, man.
Degraded.
Mhm.
And yes, it is degraded.
So
so
hey,
it's constantly attacks, you know, constant attack.
They all eat food offered unto idols. Even if you're growing your own garden, man,
Really?
a lot of that shit is modified.
Yeah, the meats been dead. Sometimes the meats in the grocery stores been dead for 6 months, not weeks. Them shit's months. Because I seen how they process the meat. They kill it here, then they ship it to goddamn China, and then process it there, and then ship it all the way back. How long do you think that takes?
Oh yeah, that's definitely a
And then
process.
they wrap it up and put it in the grocery store.
And spray that shit, but
Color it with dye.
yeah.
It look fresh.
And all the foods that we eat now are pretty much owned by corporations. Of course they're blessing it in the names of their fake gods, man. You know? Because really a handful of companies control the majority of the food supply now. It's very rare to find mom and pop farmers. And even then, no mom and pop farms are going to be ran by fucking Edomites.
They gotta go to Esau for
Country
for their shit.
bumpkin fucking Edomites, man. Who hate you.
It's the book of Matthew, because on the live stream, he said, "Oh, y'all pussy, y'all bunch of blue niggas. Anybody that's not Tahar is a little nigga. The bitches, all this. Hey, that's very you gotta watch what you say when you speak about brothers. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 18, verse 6. But whoso shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me," talk about Yahweh Shai, because you niggas don't believe in Yahweh Shai. We do though. We said, whoso offend one of these little ones which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck, and that they were drowned in the depths of the sea. Woe into the world because of offenses, for it must needs that offenses come.
Well, what's he offended by? He wears that baseball cap on fucking purpose, man. He makes sure that it's on when he films, man.
Yeah.
And then when he's done filming, he probably takes it right off.
Yeah. Like I said, the last, if you go to his last live video when he's outside, he's talking, hey, he's called for talk to the prophets. He got a fucking hat and a hoodie on.
And
He's got a hat and a hoodie on.
and his intention, okay, is through strife, man.
Yeah.
It's not just for fashion. He does it just to get under our skin. I mean, we can see through Al-Azhar,
He
man.
can't get under our skin, but
Well, you get what
I
I'm
get what
saying.
you're
Yeah. Now that's why he do it though.
You got guys that throw shit out there just for contention, man, just to bring up issues, just to create a talking point, because a talking point centers around them, then they get the clicks, and then they get the likes, and then you can go to the Sakari Exodus 17 and 15 store or whatever it is.
And the scripts on there on not using the word for contention and strife
And merchandise.
and merchandise. This is
That guy got a damn J.C. Penney in his congregation.
This is Matthew chapter 12, verse 36. But I say unto you that every idle word, what men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. For by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned.
Thy words,
hey,
man.
that's Nate, that's Akari, that's people in the world, you know, because every idle word you speak will be accounted for in the day of judgment. Shit, you will, whether it be good or bad.
And the scriptures talk about evil seducers waxing worse and worse, man. And it just seems like Sakari just drifts. Because remember back in the day, they were pretty close to our doctrine.
Yeah,
Every year they just get farther and farther away. They're reinventing themselves.
and it was on fire. They had a fire to enter the certain areas. Now it's just like,
We used to call him as our rebellious brother, and the Apostle Ari used to call Al-Azhar his rebellious son. But now he's way outfield, man. Way in left field.
when you watch some of them interviews, now you like, what the fuck? What is this dude saying? Like, what's wrong with this dude?
We deserve to be stoned to death, but Sa Neter and all them don't. You know, you still playing games with them guys, man. Them guys got serious spirits on them.
Yeah, where was your discernment when you was fucking rubbing elbows with a fucking pedophile, a rapist, with polite? Where was your discernment then?
Where that black conscious community at now?
Yeah, you see where he at. That was a small example.
Natural to wasn't he? I can't say for sure, but natural to Hootie.
And what's crazy, well, it ain't crazy. The things Polite did, it said everything will be accounted for on the day of judgment. Now you in prison for years, and it's a very, 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 very strong possibility the Lord is going to return while you in prison.
Oh, yes.
So you go die in there.
Almost 100. You might say 100%.
So say it's 100% because he got like 7 years, or he got some years. And the Lord willing, he returned this year, next year.
Well,
I
hey,
can't see the Lord. I can't see this place making it past 2025.
7 years is it's perfection or righteousness. 7 years, it's a righteous number.
I'm not saying he got 7, but I know he got some years. He definitely got some
believe
years.
it was 7.
It was something like that.
It was
yeah.
either that or 10. It was one of those righteous
it was
numbers,
up there.
man. Because I seen that when it first came out. I was like, man,
It's enough years for all the prophecies to come to pass.
He go
say
die
that.
in there. Because guess what? Famine coming, especially when World War III really takes off and the food supply chain get disrupted and the cargo ships get disrupted. That's famine. That's food shortages, pestilence, diseases, and all of that's gonna be going on while he gonna be locked behind bars.
Yeah, you think they're going the government gonna be thinking about the niggas that's locked up in jail? I just seen
Hell
a
no.
video,
They already them prisons, especially in them southern states, Mississippi,
I
Louisiana.
just seen a video from Mississippi where they didn't have no running water. They toilets was filled up with tissue and shit.
Oh,
and there was
God.
no water in it. No water was coming out the faucets. And you know, niggas be sneaking everything in jail. They had phone things recording like, yo, look, we need your help. We need your help. Imagine when the time of Jacob's trouble come, man. All right, and them phones don't even work.
Right.
Imagine if the power goes out and they can't even open the damn cells to let them out.
Right.
All them guards
Oh,
are gonna
man.
miss work, and everybody's just gonna be a rotten corpse, man. They might be eating their
Hey,
inmates.
and the only way a
Man.
prisoner gonna get delivered out of that is if they got Yahweh Shai, man.
Right.
Yeah,
Because
Hey.
Yahweh Shai, man, you know, them
No,
angels could deliver you right through that
Acts real
concrete
quick.
ceiling.
Acts, get it in Acts.
Yeah.
I seen videos fucking of roach infestations, bed bugs.
Yeah, fuck.
You can't even go nowhere.
You get Acts, I think it's 4 or 5, where they deliver Peter out of jail because that's what type of power we serve, man.
Came to pass in years.
When they delivered Peter and John.
When the angels opened the gates.
Yeah, there's more of them today.
Definitely in the first century.
Right here. Acts 5 and 17. 5 and 17.
Oh, it's Acts 27 too. Acts 5 and 1, 17. Acts chapter 5, verse 17. Then the high priest rose up, and all they that were with him, which is the sect of the Sadducees, and were filled with indignation, and laid their hands on the apostles, and put them in the common prison. But the angel of the Lord by night open the prison doors.
Now this is like I always like to say when you read this type of verses, this a faith builder.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, so if you ever find yourself in prison, because I used to be thinking, when I first came into the truth, I used to be thinking like, man, I don't want to, because I used to go to jail a lot, but I used to be like, I don't want to go to jail, so if fuck around and go to jail, then the mark of the beast come, then I'm going to have to take it because I'm in jail. But the Lord can deliver you out of anything. I don't feel that way anymore, because my faith has been boosted, because I read stuff like this. Go ahead.
I ain't not to cut y'all off, but I'm pretty sure. I would say I'm 95% sure that it's men that's doing long periods of time in jail that know about the truth.
It is.
The 100% truth doctrine.
It is.
You know?
Yeah.
So the Lord is going to deliver them.
Acts 12.
2 Peter 2:9. The Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty plain and simple, man. The Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations. 2 Peter 2:9.
Oh, yeah.
The Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment
He'll
to be
leave.
punished.
He gonna leave like niggas like Polite. That nigga in jail.
Oh, yeah,
He gonna leave him there.
Yeah.
He don't got a shot because he the unjust, but he know how to deliver the righteous, man.
Mm-hmm.
And laid their hands on the apostles and put them in the common prison. But the angel of the Lord by night opened the prison doors.
Who sent that angel to go get Peter? Howard Shot. Go ahead.
But the angel of the Lord by night opened the prison doors and brought them forth and said, Go stand and speak in the temple of the people all the words of this light.
He sent them right back into the shit. They just came from the shit. He sent them right back. Yeah, go back.
Now go back and tell them what just happened.
Mm-hmm.
And when they heard that, they entered into the temple early in the morning and taught.
Hey, imagine how you would feel if you was locked up, man. They just took you, beat you, laid hands on you, threw you in the prison, and then the Lord sent the angel, man, and tell you, you gonna go there with maximum confidence.
Super confidence. You know he was spitting on his beard
Like, what?
when he was teaching.
Yeah.
He was letting it ring. He was letting it rip.
Hearken, slobbing. But the high priest came, and they that were with him, and called the council together, and all the senate of the children of Israel, and sent to the prison to have them brought. But when the officers came and found them not in the prison, they returned and told, saying, The prison truly found we shut with all safety, and the keepers standing without before the doors.
Oh, what Esau calls that there's no sign of breaking in.
Mm-hmm.
the angel didn't have to break open the,
Right.
he just got out. There was no sign of forced entry. What? Nah, we good.
The prison truly found we shut with all safety, and the keeper standing without before the doors. So mind you, even the prison guards there ain't even know he was missing. They chilling. But when we had opened, we found no man within. Now when the high priest and the captain of the temple and the chief priests heard these sayings, they doubted of them, whereunto this would grow. Then came one and told them, saying, Behold, the men whom ye put in prison are standing in the temple and teaching the people.
That was a miracle.
And why they didn't want it to grow? Because they didn't want it to know that the power is real power.
Mhm.
They want them to say, oh, this is fake shit, this is corny
Yep,
shit
yep.
that's gonna blow over.
Yep. And that's how they treat us today. They basically, just ignore those guys because they know once they hear what we saying, the spirit's gonna be behind it.
That's what Esau always does, man. Whenever the truth comes out on his media platforms,
Mhm.
don't let it get out there.
Hey, even Sakari, fucking bitch ass, he was on the joint. He was like, yeah, and all they gonna do is make videos. They don't want to come to debate.
Yeah, they scoff at us
All
making
they wanna
videos.
do is make videos. What do you say?
What's an online debate? It's a video, you fucking.
Yeah, but he want that fucking.
He wants the attention.
Yeah, he wants you to come in a
He like,
regulated
no,
debate.
But what he said was, "Oh, I ain't gonna watch none of y'all niggas videos. I ain't watching none of y'all. Yes, you is.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
Yes, you fucking is. Nigga.
You watching all of
this
them.
shit right now.
And knowing him, he might try to bait you in to get carnal.
Yeah, that's why he wanted to debate.
Well, first of all, $1,000 ain't shit. I could spend $1,000 in a couple days. I got bills, nigga.
Yeah.
$1,000 ain't gonna do nothing for me.
Somebody joined the live stream and then now you kicked out and shit. Or you
Yeah.
suspended 6 months and shit because you wanted to fucking.
He said $1,000 like he was gonna have Jake jumping at that shit. There ain't no money, man.
He did, but he was just saying that and throwing a number. But really, he knew that nobody was checking.
Right.
He know the order, man.
Yeah, we have our own platform. We don't need to go on any of these platforms and say anything to anybody. We have the truth. Y'all gotta come to us.
That's why.
Do this for filthy.
That's why he's so hurt. See, we don't like he can talk shit about us. He say, "Oh, y'all pussy, y'all bitch ass niggas, y'all this and that." We don't make videos like, "Oh, you called me a pussy" and all that. We get, the only time we make videos about you is when you go against the doctrine.
That's right.
You say you don't worship your house God.
Mm-hmm.
Right? When you say the books that Paul wrote is not authoritative.
Mm-hmm.
We went against the doctrine.
It's not thus saith the Lord, brother. It's not thus saith the Lord.
This is something a lot more serious than some social media beefs or some fucking BET beefs that you see in a
Just like Apostle
Khan.
Tahar said. Apostle Tahar said, when the last time you seen me make a video about the ISUPK? He said, when the last time you seen me make a video about I forgot the other one he said because most of the groups is saying the same thing we saying. When you watch their screen, they're saying the same thing we saying, except they don't believe in the marketing base. So like if they go off on that, then he'll get on it. Like if they not going off, we ain't gonna make no videos.
Yeah, like
Right.
When ISUPK was telling their congregation to go ahead and get the
potion,
You know,
yep.
we're getting on them heavy about it.
Yeah. And really,
And where are you other camps defending Paul? Is what I want to know. Where y'all at? Y'all playing the background, man.
they all got that same hatred, man, towards the true men, man.
They're not defenders of the gospel.
All of you camps go out on the highways and the byways and you read from the Apostle Paul. You rebuke in the Apostle Paul's writings, so you should be defending him.
Yeah, it ain't even that. Where are all the videos about that fat nigga that was eating pork?
Right.
That's easy.
Yeah.
That's easy work. That's easy work. Because we go against this Kyrie, it's gonna be some type of backlash.
That nigga look like he got diabetes, man.
Right. Fat as fuck. He did that on Thanksgiving and on Christmas.
He called it watch the spread. Look at the spread I got.
And all those are what you look. I gotta bring this up since I look like a Gentile. You look like a Gentile, bro. Why are you so against the apostle to the Gentiles, man? If you don't believe in Apostle Paul's writings, you might as well just say that all the Israelites look like so-called
Yeah,
Negroes.
and his mom white.
I think so. Yeah,
His
his dad was a fucking gay bar DJ or some
Yeah.
shit. Come on, man. You look like an Israelite foreigner. Why are you so against Paul? It's
Because he can't wear his fucking hat and have his little ponytail.
Yeah, two things the Apostle Paul said: no long hair, and no headwear when you praying or prophesying.
The gay shit. The gay with the little glow joint. What did he say? The little glow stick. You remember? I forgot what he said with the little glow stick.
I mean, that's plain as day.
What?
No, I forgot.
No headwear.
Yeah, the Apostle Paul, he spoke against men having long hair, and then he spoke against covering your head when you praying and prophesying. I mean, we just following the things that the scriptures say, the whole entire book.
and he's offended by that. Lo unto whom the offense cometh. So now he's got to go out of his way to do that. You know, to be rebellious.
But then when you got that equipment stolen, nigga, the first book you went to was Philippians.
Ooh.
You know? Let me get that precept. If it could be kind, you know, we lost our equipment, so y'all could donate. Nigga, you filming it. You filming right now. Do your show like that.
Hey, we don't got no fucking special $6,000 camera. We got phones. The phones is Hey, if you watch, just like the NFL playoffs, the goddamn reporters don't even use. Most of the reporters don't even use cameras.
Oh, like when they when the interviews,
No.
the interviews after the game,
Yeah,
they got
use
their phones. Yeah, yep.
And then,
See the reporter holding the phone up.
Even the ones that's not got with the microphone, the ones that's just clicking them when they make every move, they got phones and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't even need a camera. You don't need a camera no more.
You know, Jake, he got to be fucking Mr. HD and shit. He got to have all the you know.
The newest iPhones got some of the best fucking
And
cameras.
he got one.
We on the iPhone right now.
This is another precept for how the Lord will deliver us. This is Acts chapter 12. So we gotta have faith.
Spirits getting stirred up.
Even unto death. And now about that time, Herod the king stretched forth his hands to vex certain of the church, and he killed James, the brother of John, with the sword. And because he saw it pleased the Jews, he proceeded further to take Peter also.
Anybody call?
Then
Anybody call?
were the days of unleavened bread, around the time of the Passover. And when he had apprehended him, he put him in prison and delivered him to 4 quaternions of soldiers to keep him.
Yeah, he did. You know why he did that? Because the first time he arrested him, he just they left a couple of soldiers, just regular shit. So now he put 4 quadrants of soldiers.
Stand here
Like,
and
hold
watch
on. Go ahead.
intending after Easter to bring him forth to the people. Peter therefore was kept in prison, but prayer was made without ceasing of the church unto Yahweh for him. Praying without ceasing. It was constant prayer.
And that's why brothers pray for other brothers, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because the fervent prayer of another brother.
A righteous man availeth much.
Yeah, go ahead.
And when Herod would have brought him forth the same night, Peter was sleeping between 2 soldiers, bound with 2 chains, and the keepers before the door kept the prison. And behold, the angel of the Lord came upon him, and a light shined in the prison, and he smote Peter on the side, and raised him up, saying, Arise up quickly. And his chains fell off his hand.
Woo!
Gotta imagine that. Gotta use your imagination.
Well, I just watched that movie. 12 Years a Slave, and when he woke up, he had chains on his hands and his feet. You know?
And the angel said unto him, Gird thyself, and bind on thy sandals. And so he did. And he said unto me, Cast thy garment about thee and follow me. And he went out and followed him, and wist not that it was true which was done by the angel, but thought he saw a vision. When they were past the first and second ward,
Hey, he still thought he was dreaming.
he was dreaming. When they were past the first and the second ward, they came unto the iron gate that leadeth unto the city, which opened to them of his own accord. And they went out and passed on through one street, and forthwith the angel departed from them.
Now, I wanted to make a quick point, not necessarily based upon that precept, but how every time we enter into the time of the Passover, there's always something that comes out, you know, some wayward doctrine or, you know, whatever. You know, it's always something that's controversial that always happens around the time of the Passover, which is next month. So you have men, as we've been going throughout the whole camp, you know, picking and choosing, you know, what's authoritative, what's valid in the scriptures, you know, and that's heavy.
Then you got,
It's not a light thing.
Yup, you're right. And you got the niggas that fell out in Boston.
Yep.
They talk about something. They in the new covenant now.
Uh-oh.
So I was watching, you know, I was watching the Mississippi Goofballs, and then dude was on the comment board, and I was like, yo, you a wild boy, Zion. And he was like, yeah, hurry up, we got out of there and shit. But he was like, he said something about the new covenant. I'm like, hey, so I asked the Mississippi dudes, I was like, yo, y'all believe in, how y'all down with these dudes when they believe that the Gentiles can the Gentiles make it? Like, oh, Gentiles, but y'all still mixing with them dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Even though y'all off.
I got a couple more, then we're gonna close up.
Verse 11. And when Peter was come to himself, he said, now I know of a surety that the Lord has sent his angel and hath delivered me out of the hand of Herod and from all the expectation of the people of the Jews.
Right? And this type of deliverance is not exclusive to just Peter or Paul. It's for everybody who believes in Yahweh Shai.
Because Revelations 2 and 10, somebody get that real quick. Because we read about the apostles being locked up, and the Lord said this was going to happen in our time as well.
And then the next chapter is the hour of temptation, man. That's in red letter. And the C-hip is in red letter.
Yep.
Come on, man.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verses 10. Fear none of those things, but thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have a tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
So the examples that we have to look back, because that's a future prophecy. The examples that we have to look back is the precepts that we just read. We just read the precepts where they were cast into prison and were delivered.
Things written aforetime.
Yeah, it's written for our learning. So when you read that, you shouldn't be like, oh shit, I'm gonna get locked up. What the fuck I'm gonna do? Nah, man, we got the examples.
That through confidence and patience in the Holy Scriptures, we might have hope.
Mm-hmm.
So we read that, we know we got patience, faith, and hope through that, and confidence. Because we know, hey, the Lord delivered them men out of prison, He's going to deliver us. Oh, no.
Well, we are the prophets and apostles coming back. We don't know. We can't say, I'm Peter, so I was locked up back then. But we know that we are those men coming back in the reincarnation. Yahweh Shai said, those who follow me in the regeneration. Lord willing, we just remain and we're of the elect.
It's the book of Daniel, chapter 3, verses 16. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego answered and said to the king,
Come grab this, Gabar.
O Nebuchadnezzar, we are not careful to answer thee in this matter. If it be so, our power whom we serve
The power we serve is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai.
is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace,
Or anything else.
and he will deliver us out of thy hand, O king. But if not, be it known unto thee, O king, that we will not serve thy gods.
Yeah, we ain't taking y'all, Mark. Alright? If he don't, we got full confidence that he will and he can. But if he don't, then we still not taking y'all shit. Y'all gonna be faithful to death.
Mm-hmm.
Nor worship the golden image.
All right, this is Psalms chapter 71, verse 3. Be thou my strong habitation, whereunto I may continually resort.
Continually resort. Like, it's not like, oh, you got one pass that one like in Monopoly you got
you get one save.
Yeah, you got
Nah,
one save.
like when you playing Mario.
Oh, yeah,
Mario.
You got three saves.
Yeah, you got
I
three.
lives. No, it's a continual.
Come.
And the proof is that when we read Peter, because in chapter 5, he got locked up and the angel got him out. In chapter 12, he's locked up again. He got him out. And he can keep getting him out.
You got to think the times we headed into, some people might keep seeing you getting delivered, and they might be like, yo, how the fuck is this dude still alive?
Like, he's snitching.
He was locked up, he was shot at, they had him chained the fuck up. How do we keep seeing this dude? He can't be stopped.
We got Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right.
We continually resort on him until he give us that power. Once he gives us that power,
Because let me get something.
Thou hast given commandment to save me, for thou art my rock and my fortress. And the name of the Lord is a strong tower.
Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. That's his name. Go ahead.
Revelation 22 and 18. For I testify unto every man that heareth the words of the prophecy of this book. If any man shall add unto these things, the Most High shall add unto him the plagues that are written in this book.
hey, you niggas is getting plagues, man. Y'all getting the plagues, y'all adding on and taking away. Go ahead.
Didn't they have a problem with Luke or something like that too?
Yeah, they had a problem with Luke.
Damn.
But see, that's why you gotta keep asking them about that shit so they can bring it up. Because at first, when they said they didn't worship Yahweh, they came back it's like, oh, we do worship Yahweh, we just don't worship him like we worship the Father. That was their thing, and everybody left it alone. But I kept saying, nah, them niggas said they don't worship him. I kept, and then it just.
Now it's Paul.
They said that what was it? Luke was came under the guidance of Paul. So some of his writings aren't authoritative. This bullshit, man. Some shit that you would see some professor lie about in college, man. Verse 19, and if any man shall take away from the words of the book of this prophecy, Yahweh shall take away his part out of the book of life. He's taken out over half the New Testament.
And he said this book of Psalms, which was wrote by David, and the book of Proverbs was just songs and poems.
There's prophecies in both of those books.
Yeah. But so he don't, those are not authoritative to him either.
Right.
So why don't you just make your own Bible at this point, man? Why don't you show us what's good and what's not?
They're gonna make a Sakari Bible.
Psalms told us about the wicked counsels.
It tells us who's confederate against us in Psalms 83.
Yeah, that's what I
In the latter times. Go ahead, let's get one more, then we out of here. You got more, Yash?
Yeah, let's do a little bit. The Most High shall take away his part out of the book of life and out of the holy city and from the things which are written in this book. Okay? He's going to have all that taken away from him, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 34 and 7. The angel of the Lord encampeth around about them that fear him and delivereth them.
Yeah.
I was talking about what you were saying, how we going to be saved almost out of everything.
Hey, the Lord's hand is not shortened that he cannot save. So, hey, with that, Lord willing, you brothers and sisters were edified. We're going to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. All right, double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth through the Holy Spirit. Peace and blessings and salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect. Hey, basically today's camp, you know, the message you should have got was stay away from these wicked Israelites, man. All right? And beware of the doctrines that are coming out because it's only going to get worse. So if you want to follow the different particular men to destruction, that's on you. But the warning is being given, and the blood is off our hands at the end of the day. So